So remember when we started this series in episode 1 when I was like, you need a pen and paper? This was the video that I was talking about. YouTube will delete your channel. Why is your YouTube name different from your Instagram name, different from your Snapchat name, different from your Twitter, your Facebook? I just want you to take every single thing you've heard from those other channels. I just want you to tear out that paper that you wrote it in, squeeze it and throw it away. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome to my content creators and aspiring content creators. If this is your first time on my channel, you are very welcome. Hi, my name is Kelechi. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for your loyalty and your love. If you're seeing this face for the first time and you're wondering what this video and what this setup is, this series is called YouTube 101, and in this series we talk about different ways that you can grow your channel, all the helpful tips and tricks, every single thing you can do to take your channel to the next level and to help the YouTube algorithm favor you. Now, I can honestly say that out of all the 5 episodes of this series, this episode is by far the most important one. So remember when we started this series in episode 1 when I was like, you need a pen and paper? This was the video that I was talking about. The mistakes that beginner YouTubers make, or just YouTubers in general, the mistakes that are actually harming your channel. If you're watching this video right now, then I'm sure this is not the first time that you're watching a video like this. So I just want you to take every single thing you've heard from those other channels. I just want you to tear out that paper that you wrote it in, squeeze it and throw it away. I don't want to make it sound too serious, but you know, it's serious. So yeah guys, without further ado, if you want to know how you can transform that YouTube channel of yours, then please keep on watching. This is the #1 mistake that small YouTubers make: not paying attention to your quality. This isn't 2012 where we had the Nokia phones and the Blackberries. This is 2020. Every single thing should be clear. If you want to see growth in your channel, you need to make sure your video quality is top notch. Your lighting, the way you're speaking, the way the video is edited, just every single thing that goes into the video to produce that final output must be good. It must be good. Point blank. Period. The next mistake that new YouTubers are making is consistency. Yes, you heard me right. I'm sure you guys are like, what? Every other video on YouTube has said, be consistent, be consistent. I'm not saying post once every 3 months. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, I'm all for consistency. Post once a week, post twice a week. If you're consistent but your video quality is not improving, then what's the point of your consistency? Haven't you seen channels that are very consistent? They are putting out videos back to back, but they are not growing. That's because every single video just looks the same. When you're trying to be consistent, you should try to beat the previous video that you did. Every single video must be better than the last one. If your channel has about 40 videos or 50 videos and 50 of those videos are the same, people cannot see your growth, people cannot see you improving, then you have a very big problem. Yes, you're being consistent, but even with the consistency, you're not growing. That's why you hear people saying, oh, they said we should be consistent. I'm being consistent, still nothing is happening. That's because it's not just about the consistency. Establish that good quality. When your quality is now solid, you can now start being consistent. Don't be consistent with bad quality. No one wants to see that. Be consistent with good quality videos that bring a lot of value to the person watching it. The third mistake new YouTubers are making is not paying attention to their watch time. This also goes back to the consistency. Videos on YouTube that tell you be consistent, but they are not telling you why. The reason why they are saying be consistent is because of your watch time. Watch time is the amount of time people spend watching a particular video. The more videos you put out, the more your watch time increases. And on YouTube, it is by far the most important thing about having a YouTube channel. Forget the views, forget the subscribers. Your watch time is what you should focus on. Are you actually making videos that people can sit down and watch? So when people say consistency, this is actually what they mean. They're actually referring to trying to increase your watch time and trying to increase the exposure of your channel and increase your chances of YouTube picking up your channel. The next tip I have for you guys is to plan your content. Before I put out a particular video, there are 3 basic questions that I like to ask myself. 1, this video that I'm about to put out, are people searching for it? 2, this video I'm about to put out, does it bring any kind of value or entertainment to the person watching it? 3, you need to look at it from the outside. Put yourself in the viewer's shoes. You need to ask yourself, if I was on YouTube and I was scrolling through YouTube and I came across this video, which is your video, right? Would I click on it? Would I watch it? If you see that kind of video on YouTube naturally and you would not click on it, then why are you making it? Because a viewer, they don't know what you've said in the video. They don't know if the video is going to be interesting or not. So the only information they have is the thumbnail and the title. You're the only one that knows what you said in the video. So think about it, especially when you're designing your thumbnails and trying to think of the title. Another way of planning your content is to write things down. Every single thing I've been saying throughout this YouTube series, I have written down in this book. I have 3 notebooks for my YouTube channel. Of course, you don't have to be so extra. I am just very extra. I have this small notebook. This notebook, I like to write down content ideas. Anytime like new content ideas comes to my mind, I always like to write it down. Anytime people tell me what they want to see on my channel, I write it down in this book. And then I have this notebook. This notebook is always with me in like 99% of all my videos, because when I finally decide that I'm going to film a video, I like to always highlight my points. This helps you stay on track. This helps to make sure that you don't ramble in your videos. It's just kind of a script or a guideline to make sure that you mention every single thing you're thinking about. And then my 3rd notebook is where I like to write down my goals, you know, what I'm trying to achieve at the end of every week, at the end of every month, at the end of every year. You know, my goals in terms of like the subscribers I want to have, the watch time I want to have. You can do all of this in one book, but doing it this way just helps me stay very organized. The next tip I have for you guys is to please be original. No one else has your personality. You cannot find someone that's exactly like you. It's impossible. So when you're trying to be exactly like someone else, it's going to be so obvious. People will know. Be unique on YouTube. That's what's going to take your channel far. Don't try to be like anybody else. Be yourself. We all have people that we look up to. That one is normal. We all have role models and stuff. But you have to know the difference between inspiration and imitation. If you're inspired by somebody, this just means that, oh, this is someone I look up to, this person really motivates you. You know, you look at person's achievements and you're like, oh, if she can do that, then I can do that too. The person is just pushing you to be better. Do you understand? That's inspiration. But imitation is when you're just straight up copying this person's content. If they make this video, you go and make the same video. You like to talk like this person, you like to act like this person, you like to do every single thing the person does, down to the smallest detail. That is just wrong. People like originality. Nobody likes a copycat, and people will always tell the original from the fake. The next tip I have for you guys, listen to your audience. Know your subscribers, know your viewers. Yes, YouTube is for you. Yes, it's your channel, but you're also trying to get viewers. You're also trying to build an audience, build supporters. Do you guys know what I mean? So listen to your subscribers, know the kind of videos that they like to watch. You can easily know this through your analytics. You can see the videos that are performing well, and you can see the videos that are doing badly, that you need to like kind of go back to the drawing board to really think of if you need to continue making videos like this. If your viewers did not like a video, it will show. It's going to be very obvious. They can either even tell you in person that, oh, and this video wasn't so nice. Do you understand? Like, you need to change this. We couldn't really hear you. We couldn't really see you. The content, we couldn't really relate to the content. And listen to the problems that your subscribers are telling you. After you listen to the problem, you need to find the problem, and then you need to fix the problem. I think out of every single thing I'm going to mention, this one has to be like one of the most important. The next mistake that YouTubers make is buying subscribers. You know how people buy followers on Instagram? When I found out that people could actually buy subscribers, I was like, it's very bad, because actually it does more harm than good to your channel. And I'll tell you why. When you're buying subscribers, it's like a random selection. So it's just different people from all over the world that you've bought, these are not people that actually care about your content. These are not people that are going to engage with your content. They are just fake subscribers. If a lot of fake people are subscribing to your channel, YouTube, because it's one big algorithm, they'll be like, oh, okay, maybe these are the kind of people that enjoy your content, which is actually not true because you bought them. What's going to happen? YouTube will start promoting your videos to more and more people, like the fake subscribers that you've bought. If YouTube is promoting your videos to people who actually don't even care about your content, what's going to happen? Your views will be low, your channel won't grow, it's going to kill your engagement. And buying fake subscribers is actually against YouTube's community guidelines, especially when your channel has not been monetized. When your channel is about to get monetized, there's like a time period that YouTube takes to review your channel. So they're checking where all your subscribers are coming from, they're checking where all your views are coming from. So if they now detect that, oh, some of our subscribers are fake, some of our views are fake, your channel is not going to get monetized. They might even go as far as taking down or deleting your channel. So please don't buy subscribers. The next mistake new YouTubers make is sub for sub. Subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe back to your channel. This also links to the buying subscribers, because what's going to happen is you're just getting subscribers who actually don't care about your channel. They are just subscribing to your channel because you're going to do the same in return to them. So stop doing sub for sub, because the 99% of the time, the person you're doing sub for sub with has never even seen even one of your videos. The person you're doing sub for sub with is probably in an entirely different niche. How can you be a beauty channel and you're doing sub for sub with a gaming channel? A gamer can never watch a makeup tutorial, and you that you do makeup tutorials, you're never going to watch that gamer's channel. So both of you are harming each other's channel. So imagine if you're not doing sub for sub with 50 people, that's 50 subscribers who don't care about your channel. If you're doing sub for sub with 200 people, that's 200 subscribers that don't care about your channel. YouTube is going to keep promoting your videos to them more. Your click-through rates will be low, your watch time will be low, your engagement will be low, and then your channel is just going to remain stagnant. You might have high amount of subscribers because you've done the sub for sub, but the subscribers won't matter because the watch time is what matters. If you have a channel that can keep people on YouTube and keep people watching more and more and more YouTube videos, this tells YouTube that, oh, people are actually engaging with her content. They take your video and they push it out, and that's how videos go viral. But if you're doing sub for sub, that's not going to happen. That's never going to be you, because most of your subscribers are inactive. And another thing is, sub for sub is also against YouTube's guidelines. I don't know how people get away with it, especially if you're the kind of person that goes in the comment section of other bigger YouTubers and you're like, oh, subscribe to me, sub for sub, oh, check my channel out. If you keep on doing that thing, YouTube will delete your channel because it is against their rules. That's why most times all this subscribe to my channel, it goes to your spam. YouTube takes their time to find channels who do a lot of those things. Like you're going to 200 different channels and you're like, oh, sub for sub, oh, subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to you, oh, small YouTuber here, check me out, small YouTuber community, small YouTuber support. YouTube will delete your channel. I'm just telling you because I have seen this. I have seen people that I used to subscribe to, and I went back to their channel and their channels no longer existed because they were doing sub for sub. So guys, just be warned. Organic growth is the best growth. Trust me, it's slow, it's stressful, I know, but you will get there. We will all get there. There is space for everyone on this platform. You don't have to grow so quick. Do you understand? Let your content speak for itself. The next mistake that new YouTubers make is copyright. You can't go and just be uploading anything you like because they will copyright your channel. And there are 3 different ways that they can copyright your channel. 1, they can copyright your background music. If you're using a popular song in your videos, the moment you put that video on YouTube, YouTube is going to copyright your video. You're going to get an email saying something like, you just got a copyright claim, you use this music in your video, you can still upload the video on YouTube, but any money you're going to be making on this video will be going to the owner of that song. If your channel is already monetized, you don't want something like this happening. Irrespective of the fact that they're still going to let you put up the video, every single penny you make from that video is going to be going to the owner of the song. So you always want to make sure that you use copyright free music. I talked about this in my last video. If you've not seen that, check that out. I talked about the different sites and methods you can use to get non-copyright music that you can use on your video and still monetize that video free of charge. The next way you can get copyrighted is if you get a copyright ID claim. This usually happens with people that do reactions, like reacting to this music video or reacting to the episode of this series and stuff. If you use videos that are not your own, YouTube can block that video, or in severe cases take that video down. They can delete that video from your channel. Now this does not harm your channel in any way. The only disadvantage is if you've gotten a lot of views from that video, or if you've gotten a lot of money from that video is deleted and you cannot make money from that video again. So which means that all your hard work and stress you took in creating and editing just goes down the drain, which can actually get very, very frustrating. Now the last kind of copyright you can get is the absolute worst. You want to avoid this as much as possible. This is a copyright strike. A copyright strike, in just plain man terms, is if you just straight up copy and paste a video that is not your own. This one, your face is not even showing in the video. Let me just give you guys an example. It's like reposting the Despacito music video on your YouTube channel. You can't do things like that. You're gonna get a copyright strike. If you want to know what a copyright strike is, just repost Despacito's music video on your channel. You know how like in baseball they're like strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you're out. If you get 3 strikes, YouTube deletes your entire channel. Like it will be like you never existed. They will wipe you out. Every single video, if you like have 200 videos, they delete everything. YouTube takes down your whole channel if you get 3 copyright strikes. You want to avoid that as much as possible. And I'm sure you guys are like, oh, it's so easy. No, why would I? It happens a lot. It's a very, very common thing. You can get tempted and you're like, oh, let me just put this up. Especially people that repost other videos, like people that repost like gospel music, people that post all these lyric videos. If you get 1 copyright strike, you should not worry. The copyright strike will expire at the end of 90 days. But what's going to happen is that within those 90 days, you won't be able to make any money from your channel. They flag all your videos. None of your videos will make money, not even 1 penny. Imagine people that rely solely on YouTube and all their income comes from YouTube. For 90 days, you'll not be making money. That's 3 months, guys. You just want to avoid copyright strikes as much as possible because it can actually lead to your channel getting deleted. So the next mistake that new YouTubers make is collabs. Now, I know everyone is going to come for me. I know everyone likes to collab. All the new YouTubers, they like to collab. I'm not saying collaborating with other YouTubers is a bad thing. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you want to collaborate with YouTubers, don't overdo it. You cannot have 5 videos on your channel and all those 5 videos back to back you have a different guest on your channel. Look at all the bigger YouTubers that you look up to. We all have them. How often do you see a new face on their channel? Just think about it. That's because collaborating, or rather over collaborating, can actually bring more harm to your channel because you're introducing a new face all the time. If I bring a guest to the channel, that guest automatically has like 90% of all the attention of my viewers because they're like, oh, who is this person? I've not seen this person before. If you're bringing a new person to every video, what happens is that you're blocking out your own personality. Especially if you're still a new channel, people are still getting to know you. People are still trying to decide if they should subscribe or not. So they won't want to subscribe to you. They won't want to like really invest their time into watching your videos because they're like, oh, the next video, you just see another person's face. So if you want to collab, fine, collab. But don't overdo it. Space out your collaboration videos. Make sure that you still have a lot of videos that's just you, where you can really show your viewers your personality and, you know, make your personality shine through. Another thing about collabs is you have to be very careful with the people you collab with, in the sense that you cannot just collab with anyone. If you're collabing with people, you have to make sure that you have somewhat of a connection. You don't really have to be best friends with this person, but at least have somewhat of a connection with this person. Because if you're bringing someone into your channel and it's someone you've never spoken to before, someone that you're not even friends with in real life, the video is going to be very awkward because you have no connection with this person. The awkwardness is going to show through the camera, like it's just going to be right there. The video is just going to scream awkwardness, because if you're not comfortable with them in real life, you cannot be comfortable with them on camera. So the next point I want to talk about is a very popular YouTube term. I don't know if you might have heard it or not. This is called SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization, and this is just basically talking about the different ways that you can optimize your videos, different ways that can increase your chances of YouTube picking up your videos and pushing out your videos to different people to see. And I actually talked about one of the ways that you can optimize your videos in my previous episode where I talked about TubeBuddy, and I have the link to download TubeBuddy down in my description box. TubeBuddy will help you find the right keywords, it will help you find the right tags, the right thumbnails, and to basically help your videos to rank in search. YouTube has given you different means that you should use to help them promote your videos. So it's not just to film the video and go. No, there are different ways that you can optimize your videos, and I'm going to be telling you how. On YouTube, everything matters, from your thumbnails to your titles to your tags to your description box to your end card. You need to make sure that you're using all these features to their fullest potential. When you're making your thumbnails, you need to make sure that your thumbnails are very clear. You need to make sure that your letters are very bold, because people are watching YouTube on different devices. The same way it looks on a laptop screen is not the same way it looks on an iPhone screen. Your eyes will go to the thumbnail first before you even look at the title to read what the title is about. It's a thumbnail that's going to draw and attract viewers to that particular video. Also, your description box should be well optimized. They've given you a limit of about 5,000 letters that you can type. Fill it up. If your description box has only like, comment and subscribe, you're not telling YouTube anything about that video. They won't know who to push that video out to. Make sure you clearly explain what that video is about. Leave links so that YouTube can know the right target audience for that particular content that you've created. You also have your cards and your end cards. Your cards is like what I'm going to leave up here on the screen. You also have the end card, which is like leaving more of your videos to watch at the end. This is just a way of leaving breadcrumbs. That way people can binge your videos. So in general, what I'm trying to say is search engine optimization. Optimize your videos. The next mistake that YouTubers make is not relying on other platforms. This one I've just never understood. You have Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. You're not promoting your YouTube videos on all your other social media platforms. Why? Promote your videos. Promote and promote and promote. Drown people with like, share and subscribe. Let it be in their faces till they have no other choice but to go and watch that video. Annoy them so they'll see the video, they'll be like, okay fine, I'll watch. Link your channel on your WhatsApp story, link your channel on your Facebook, on your Twitter, link it everywhere, guys. When you're starting out, nobody's going to promote you like you're going to promote yourself. But one thing I would not recommend: don't go to people's personal DMs and leave the links to your videos. That has to be the #1 most annoying. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that thing annoys me. Don't send me your videos directly. If I see it on your story and I want to watch, I'll watch. Because if you're not sending it directly and I don't reply, it's now be like, oh, I don't support you. But I actually do support you, but I'm going to watch it at my own time, at my own convenience, or maybe sometimes I might have already even watched it. It's annoying. Don't force your content on people. When you've grown to a certain extent, you won't even have to promote your videos again. You just put it out and then you already have like loyal subscribers and loyal viewers that watch. At a point, people will start sharing your videos without you even asking them to do it. You should use the same name for all your social media. Why is your YouTube name different from your Instagram name, different from your Snapchat name, different from your Twitter, your Facebook? If you're trying to build a brand and you're trying to get people to remember your name, use the same name for everything, especially YouTube and Instagram. Your YouTube name and your Instagram name should not be different, for Christ's sake, guys. I'm pained because I see this all the time and I'm like, why? You'll be talking about, oh, my channel is not growing, oh, people are not watching my channel. How do you want people to find you? If you've not been doing that before, go ahead now and change everything. Use one name for everything so that people can find you. Another thing I have to say is, don't use generic names. Use your actual name, or let it be as close to your name as possible. Don't be using things like Hot Babe 123. I don't understand. Is that your name? Is that the name that your parents gave you? The next mistake that YouTubers make is rambling. Sis, get to the point. Especially for people like me with a low attention span. If I'm watching a YouTube video and within the like first 40 seconds to a minute I still don't know what you're going to do in that video, I'm going to click out. And that's just speaking for me, and I'm sure there are so many other people that can relate. Within that first 1 minute, that's the time where you're supposed to like trap your audience. You're supposed to get them hooked. 5 minutes, 7 minutes has gone into the video. You've not started what you want to do. Why? If you make a video about how to bake a cake, from the beginning you should say, oh hi guys, welcome back to my channel, blah 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 blah. Finish your intro. In today's video we are going to bake a cake. Why would you start saying, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, oh today my dog died, I feel very sad, I barely slept last night? People clicked on the video because the title said how to bake a cake. If you want to tell people how your dog died, make a separate video and talk about how your dog died. Please get to the point. Please stop rambling. Please. The next mistake that YouTubers make is not grouping your videos into playlists. If you've made a certain number of videos on your channel, not every video is the same. Group your videos so that anyone who comes to your channel will have a section that's particularly for them. The last mistake YouTubers make is not reminding people to subscribe. But I'm not just talking about saying subscribe at the beginning of the video and the end of the video. Remember to tell people to subscribe in the middle of the video. That moment when they're like watching and listening to what you're saying and you've captured their attention, you need to be like, nope, I'm not going to continue, stop, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And just that moment when you say it in between the video, they just hit that subscribe button. Right now, as I've said it, make sure he hits the subscribe button. So guys, those are all my points. I'm sorry if this video is so long. If you made it to the end, I love you, you are the best. I just had so many gems to drop in this video. I had to make sure that I said everything and I explained everything as best as I could. So yeah, we've come to the end of episode 4. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the final episode. It's going to be a very special video because I'm going to be answering any questions that you may have. So from episode 1 to episode 4, I'm going to be reading all your comments, reading all your DMs and gathering all your questions. And in episode 5, I'm going to be answering those questions together. So I have dedicated a whole video just to answering any questions that you may have. I'm also going to be giving you guys like some extra tips and tricks here and there. We'll just see how it goes because that episode is going to be solely dependent on you guys and the kind of questions that you ask. So if so far you've had any questions, don't forget to leave them down in the comment section, and also follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be doing the Q&A sticker thing, so you can also ask me questions on my stories as well. So guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I love you guys and I'll see you in the finale. Bye.